Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, everyone. Parents are asleep, and I'm supposed to be asleep right now, but because I accidentally fell asleep earlier, I can't. So I'm just gonna pull an all-nighter and hope for the best. I'm supposed to wake up around 9, or be awake by 9, so I can continue to help move. But like I said, I can't fall asleep, so I'm just gonna pull an all-nighter and hope for the best. I've been doing that recently. But anyway, because I'm supposed to be asleep right now, I'm whispering and mostly sticking to the closet here, so I won't be heard in the other room. In fact, I wonder if I can close the closet doors on myself. This is like Halloween, except it's not thin little pieces of wood. Yeah, there we go. It's gonna be my ASMR closet. Anyway, so I guess this is technically gonna be my first ASMR video because I've been thinking about starting ASMR. It's something I've kind of had a little bit of a fixation with for like a little over a year now. Something to help me fall asleep, you know? And the reason why I'm recording this video is because I just learned some news. And it's just, I couldn't wait to talk about it. I haven't watched a video about it yet. I just saw a thumbnail of a video and then I Googled it. And this is crazy news right here, let me tell you. Okay, I guess those doors are not going to stay shut. Oh well. So, Nightmare on Elm Street. I made a video about this before the move when I learned about this news. We got a new Freddy movie in the works after almost 20 years. And it should be out by 2028 if we're lucky. After a bunch of legal bullshit, not as complicated as, the Jason legal bullshit. This one's more clean cut, but some legal crap made, well, Freddy kind of have to go into limbo just like Jason, but Freddy people have had a dry spell even longer than Jason. So the fact that we're finally getting another movie is crazy, but it's being made by Paramount instead of New Line, the people that originally owned Jason, and they were the rivals to New Line. It's crazy. It's like Nintendo making a Sonic game. It's like, what the hell? And now let me get to the new news. We have 2 remakes or reboots. I don't know what these are going to be. We'll find out. But we got 2 new Freddy movies. Presumably both remakes, which is crazy. 2 remakes coming out at the same time. One made by Warner Brothers / New Line, which I did not know those guys were together. Weren't Paramount and Warner Brothers going to do a merger? So does that mean New Line and Paramount are going to be the same? Huh. Well, I guess if Freddy vs. Jason took longer to be made, it could have been done like this. Anyway, it's crazy that those things are about to merge, but New Line still felt the need to compete. Like, oh, hell no, you're not going to take our guy and do this. Hell no. So New Line is like, fuck that. We still have the rights to the character to an extent. We lost the original screenplay for the first movie, but that's it. The rest is ours. We can do what we want. So we're going to remake Freddy ourselves. Although, since they don't have the rights to the original screenplay, they can't just remake the first movie, presumably. I mean, they could, they would just have to write a new screenplay, which might be what they did for 2010. So it'll be another remake like the 2010 movie, or maybe they're going to use the screenplay for the 2010 movie, just like how this other one is using the screenplay for the 84 movie. So it's either going to be a new screenplay or 2010 screenplay reuse. I'm not sure which one it's going to be. Or maybe it's going to be a complete reboot instead of a remake with a new story, but it's still in a new continuity. I don't know, but the everyone's saying two remakes. We got two remakes coming, and it's fucking crazy. It's kind of like we're gonna have two Freddys competing with each other. Although, depending on how long this Warner Brothers Paramount merger takes, which many people are still hoping it doesn't happen, but it seems like it's gonna happen. It's just being slow. But, if depending on how long it takes, we might have two Freddys underneath the same roof as each other. I don't know why Warner Brothers slash New Line Cinema, even though they're trying to merge with Paramount, are also still trying to compete with Paramount by making their own Freddy. If I am to personify the companies similar to Country Humans, I know that's a throwback, old fandom, toxic fandom too. Anyway, if I'm to personify the companies and make them like humans, that would be like it's kind of like New Line and Paramount. They're about to be put underneath the same company as each other, but they still got quiet beef with each other. So they're probably only like pretending to get along because they're about to be under the same roof, but they probably still don't like each other. And the fact that Paramount is going to make their own Freddy, oh, New Line ain't going to stand for that. New Line, that is literally New Line's Mario. That is New Line's Mario. They cannot stand for that. So of course they're gonna beef and make their own. It's like when I have two different Nightmare on Elm Street series going alongside each other, competing with each other. Freddy is competing with himself. Screw Freddy versus Jason. We're gonna have Freddy versus Freddy. It's freaking cray cray. I don't know much else about this, New Line movie. Like I said, I just Googled and I, skimmed. I didn't fully do research. And I didn't, watch any videos because I didn't want to, just copy someone else's video word for word because I might do that subconsciously. I just wanted get my own thoughts out. This is fucking crazy, man. This is cray cray. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know what they're gonna do. Okay, so going off of, let's see, since Freddy is basically about to have a multiverse, let's count all the Freddys. Not all of them, like parodies, like Robot Chicken. We're probably not going to count those. But excluding parodies, let's see how many. Oh wait, comic books. There's probably too many different comic book continuities to keep track of. So, and the video games. Okay, so just including films, maybe the TV show, film and TV show, on screen adaptations. How many universes are there? Well, going off my Halloween logic, that the first installment of any franchise is its own standalone universe. We got the first movie by itself, so that's one universe. And then we have, Freddy 1 through 6, which would be Freddy's Revenge, Dream Warriors, Dream Master, Dream Child, and then Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. Whenever a franchise or series says it's the end, and then they make another one anyway, that's technically like a soft-ish reboot. So that's technically the end of one universe, and then this new universe is continuing. But in the original universe that it's continuing off of, that is the end. The events of the new movie are not happening in the universe of the previous movies. That makes sense? I don't know. I just made that one up. So every time it says it's supposed to be the last one, and they make another one anyway, that's the start of a new universe. That's what I'm trying to say. So technically, the first three Friday the 13th are a universe, and in the end of part three, that's the end of that. Jason's gone. Because three was originally meant to be the last one. Then they made four, the final chapter. So you could say that's the end of one. Part eight was meant to be the last one at one point, so that's the end of the universe. Now, even though Jason Goes to Hell is marketed and advertised as the final one, they clearly set up Freddy vs. Jason, so they didn't intend for it to be the last one. But I'm counting that. So anyway, that's a side tangent. So we got the original universe of the first movie, the universe of the 6 movies. Then we have the TV show, which is its own universe. That's 3. Then we have Wes Craven's New Nightmare. So that's 4. And then we have Freddy vs. Jason. So that's 5. And then we have the 2010 universe. So that's 6. And I'm just going to say Dead by Daylight is in continuity with the movie. Because that movie's never getting touched again, so we may as well give it that. So now with this two new movies coming alongside each other, that's 2 new universes. So there's going to be 8 main universes. Now if I try to track down all the video games and comics, that's going to be a whole nother hassle. I may do that one day, but not right now. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. See you guys next time. Peace.